Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Toney Ford. Giving honor to God, who is the head of my life, and to the American people, who are at the forefront of my heart. In my previous address to you, I expressed that over the coming weeks and months, I would introduce not only myself, but also my vision for this great nation. If it pleases the American people, I will begin the process now. To begin with, what is needed most is transparency. If we are to return to a trust in government, the American people need to know not only the problems facing us, but also the resources to be deployed toward addressing these. Therefore, books and accounts must be open for all to see. Next, each of us, would have to conduct both personal and collective soul searching, a camera check, if you will. This is important for not only determining our strategic objectives, but also in assessing our resolve for accomplishing these. In my travels across the country and in my talks with the American people, a number of core issues seem to resonate time and time again. Among these are concerns regarding jobs and finances, crime, social policy, education, business and commerce, domestic security, international relations, and civics and government. For the American people, the number one abiding concern seemed to evolve around the issues of job and personal finances. Not only have scores of millions lost their jobs, but equal or greater numbers have witnessed severe decreases in the value of their personal finances and other investments. Indeed, studies have shown that all but a select few, example given the top 1% of Americans, have experienced a severe downturn in their quality of life, spurred primarily by loss of jobs and finances. In my administration, this will change, and change dramatically. My administration will employ a multi-dimensional strategy to adequately address Americans' concerns regarding jobs and finances. Our efforts in this regard will employ a heavy focus upon 5 primary domains. These include employment, education, housing, taxes, and Social Security reform. Regarding employment, every citizen will be guaranteed either a livable wage or subsistence allowance. Minimum wage will mirror prevailing wage for each geographic area. Every citizen will be eligible for minimum vocational training or retraining in order to compete for high-tech jobs. Concerning education, under my administration, every citizen will be entitled to a comprehensive and otherwise quality education. To ensure this, the following strategies will be employed. Universal textbooks, computers in every classroom, enhanced emphasis on math and science, enhanced emphasis on humanities, enhanced emphasis on reading and language arts, minimum of 3 foreign languages, recruitment of the best and the brightest to the teaching profession, and enhanced focus on cultural competency. In regards to housing, Every citizen will be entitled to a minimum standard of housing and minimum quality based upon family size. Every citizen is entitled to either a housing voucher or mortgage based upon income and family size. Every citizen is entitled to minimum emergency housing subsidy as needed. Every municipality receiving federal funding must maintain a minimum number of emergency housing shelters and beds. Regarding Social Security, every worker, current and future generations, will be guaranteed that contributions will be honored. Beginning after age 60, workers will be eligible to receive partial benefits while still working, provided that they have at least 30 years of earnings. Beginning after age 67 and a half, there will be an option to receive full benefits while working part-time, and again, providing that at least 30 years of earnings. Finally, in regards to taxes, every citizen will pay their fair share. Individuals at or below 120% of the federal poverty guidelines based upon a family size will have no tax obligation. Those between 120% and 500% of the federal poverty guidelines will pay no more than 10% income tax rate. Those between 500% and 1,000% of the federal poverty guidelines will pay no more than 15% income tax rate. Those between 1,000% and 5,000% of the federal poverty guidelines will pay no more than 20% income tax rate. And last, those at 5,000% and above of the federal poverty guidelines will pay no more than 30% income tax rate. No taxpayers will pay above a 30% income tax rate. Thank you all. God bless you all. And God bless the United States of America.
Vote Ford 2012 for a return to the American dream and prosperity for all rather than a select few. Ford 2012, committed to working to solve the nation's as well as the world's problems. Will you join with us?
You say the storm came, that you would be there with truth.
To volunteer, contact either Deborah Curry at 708-259-6308, and Martine Ford at 614-749-8373, Andrea Ford at 312-890-1357, L. Celeste Tyner 765-243-0801. To donate, contact Latoya Ford at 319-883-2802 or Vanessa Kincaid at 708-341-3616. Committee to elect Ford 2012.
And I waited for you, but you never showed.